Blood on my phone. Yeah. Super Mamasco, present that stuff not rich. Well, that's first. No, yeah. Mamasco, banhado. Mamasco, banhado. Ya bas mi Sabbath. Ya bas mi Sabbath. Sure. It is freedom. So, love one again. He don't drink the wine now. Like, love. Fuck with that. So we just get started with the. All right, Father. Want to say the prayers? My young, walk my young. I stand face to Jesus. We're gonna say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Yeah.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abba now, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadat, Hayah, Sunka, Yahweh, Malabukah, Tabaha, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baharatazak, Torah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Latan, Lanawa, Lakan, God, Yawan, Wasalaknawa, Kawa Wapnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawa Wap, you know, Wala, the Baya now, Badasaya one, Opal, Owasha now, Maya, Wa, Kaya, Laka, Hamalagwa, Wahada, Wahata Power. Come on.
In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Hallowed, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Because not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. That is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. So be it.
This, this is the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashai, Lutanlanau, Hakak, La Ba'a, Kamagaz, Kamarawai, Hakak, Latahar, Sinatizari, Hakak, La Hawaii, Hamati, Hakak, Arakawai, Hatamahal, the Gorgon, Basim, Yashak, the Waraman,
In the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. Power to heal. Command of sickness. Command of disease. Cleanse the liver. Power to raise the dead. The power against these clean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
We're reading Psalm 121 in the Hebrew.
Bless Israel.
Bless Israel. Did I get the wrong one?
See if this one has it. Here, take this.
Then we got the walk. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Wapatanaw, Wayashal, Wahabaya, Sapari, Barak, Ba'ashim, Shai, the Warama,
In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us, and Israel, and the school, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you so big.
We're going to read Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayan, Slak, Hard, Mayan, Yamaha, Aizar, Ma'ain, Yahal, Aisha, Samayon, Waratza, Yayaton, Lamawat, Lagam, Ayalawan, Samar, Hana, Yaha, Yanawan, Walaha, Yayashun, Salomar, Yasa'al, Yahal, Shamar, Yahal, Shazam, Yah, Yamyat, Yalamar, Hasamar, Layakaka, Ayara, Alayala, Yahal, Yasamar, Wakara, Yasamar, Adnapasta, Yahal, Yasamar, Adotaka, Wabuak, Wahaitu, Wahai,
In the English, I will lift up my eyes to the hills. Whence cometh my help? My help come from your house, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth thee shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. What is thy shade upon thy right hand? The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. You shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out, and thy coming in. From this time forth, and even more.
We're going to read Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim, Adam Ha'elakah, Alta Korat, Alta Sequat, Al Kayahana, Awadika, Yahama Yawan, Amasanayaka, Nasa'awa, Ra'at, Alamaka, Ya'ariyamu, Zawad, Waitaya Tazu, Tatazapolika. Select. Tatazapolika. Select. Tatazapolika. Select. Tatazapolika.
Keep on.
A marvel. The cover. What? Select. What? Select. When not cock. Not cocky.
Well, now, Kayadi.
When not Kayadi.
Well, not Kayadi.
Select. Keep not Kayadi. Go. Yazakar. Some Yazal. Like one. Kayad. Nawatazu. La. Yakabu. Ayak. Koya. Yakawa. It's like Yakwabu. Alright. Shalom. Last night. Chicago. Wagari. Paul. Wamalan. Wamala. Pelasah. I'm your Sabbath. The war. God, that's the war. Nalala. I'm mom. By the war. The war. By the war. Stop. I shall learn. The margin. Because I saw Kayabi. Panakam. Koyas. That's a marvelous. By the Arab. By the war. The man. Select. God of man. Say Yatamu. Not a Yatamu. Karai. What's the cow slugging? What cause the apple? What cause the barn? What cause the dominant? What cause the Yakumo? The shark, the marble, the Yarasha, the law, now what? Alahaya, Lahaya, Sayatumu, Kagaru, Kakwat, Papaya Raka, Kahat, Tabaharu, Yaharu, Okalahabu, Ilahan, Payan, Ka, Tawadamba, Pasa Irish, Wabawa Slay, Wabasa Walker, Wabahan, Pala, Payan, Palawan, Wayabakwasi, Sumka, Yahoo, Yabas, Wayabahawa, Wayai, Wayakapon, Wayabama, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Pata, Sumka, Yahoo, Labaka, Payan, Wakaha, Wazda.
In the English. Keep not thy silence, O foul.
Keep not thy silence, O foul.
Keep not thy peace.
Keep not thy peace.
And be not still, O foul.
Be not still, O foul.
For lo,
Lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have seen against thy hidden one.
They have said, Come, and let us cut the off to be in a nation.
Let us cut the off to be in a nation.
That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Nowhere. The Hagarim. The Baal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. The inhabitants of Tyre. Assurance also joined with hope in the children of light. Do unto them as to the Midianites. To Sisera. To Jabin. Kishon. Which perished their indoors. They became as dumb. Make their nose like a rail. Says a Bob. And as a moon. Who said, let us take ourselves to ourselves the house of God and possession. Oh, my power. Make it like the wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burns the wood. As the flame sets the mountains on fire. So persecute them with that temper. And make them afraid of that storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. See that hour. Be found in trouble forever. Yea. Put the shame in period. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
The blessings in the Hebrew. Barak, Adah, Yahweh, Wayahusha, Wamayakahaz, Walahai, Yazabia, Sawak, Yakhanu, Halawaki, Hasarunyu, Zakatazanyu, Zakayayoyu, Wak, Yahweh, Wazim, Yahusha, the Wanaman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahusha, and Mike, and the angel, commanded you, Yahweh, the cat, the troop, and the sister, Yahweh, in the name of Yahusha. Thank you so big. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth. Things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And speak against us. Thy prophets and the teachers. The princes and the priests. The Israelite brothers in the school. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose the church of the rich of Israel. They refuse to get to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. nation and drug
The
dealers,
nation and they drug dealers.
the court system,
The court system.
the prison system,
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood.
the governments of our enemies,
The governments of our enemies.
Sunday synagogues army,
Emulate synagogues of army.
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church.
the Pope,
The Pope.
Islam,
Islam.
Christianity,
Christianity.
Egyptology,
Egyptology.
militia,
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation.
skinheads,
Skinheads.
Pastamata, the gay movement,
Gay movement.
the lesbian movement,
Lesbian movement.
spies,
Spies.
works in witchcraft,
Witchcraft.
that's space program,
National Space Program.
Army,
Army.
Navy,
Navy.
Air Force,
Air Force.
Marine,
Marines.
Wall Street,
Wall Street.
open up the internet,
Open up the internet.
and the airwaves,
And the airways.
the cable access channel,
Cable access channel.
and the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
The big spirit of any of that
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us.
and bring swift destruction
And bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way.
to try to stop us.
To try to stop us.
That's your word.
Broadcast your word. While planet Earth.
Let them declare
It's all the planets.
cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro.
through the earth to consume them.
The earth consumed it.
Place at the house of the thief and the murderer.
The place at the house of thief and murder.
Place the house shot.
And they all shot.
Mike
Mike
and Gabriel.
and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucer
Flying saucer.
and punish all the heathen.
And punish all the heathen.
They come up against us.
Come up against us.
And you speak that word.
As we speak that word.
Cause it to be known by all.
Cause to be known by all.
That is the angels that have done
That
it.
is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread throughout the media.
Cause to be spread throughout the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake it that coming.
Cause to shake that come.
In the name of outside.
And the name of the house shot.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry. Shot. Have a seat. Right. Oh, okay. My food. This 11. So I believe I can say something. The felt up it doesn't. Yeah, I tell you, do it that. Wow. Well, I feel myself repair if you live on. Go ahead, try to see. Lord Christ, brother. Lord Christ, I see that. I get a little in from the Sabbath Service. You too wild with the Hebrew, right? Go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 12. That's right. Anybody got any questions before we get started? No. You good, Bob?
Wow. Water for us.
12. Yeah, cut. 12. Started break home.
Leviticus chapter 12, verse 1. Vayadabar Yahweh Al Masha Va'amar verse 2. Dabar Al Banya Yashar Allah Va'amar Asha Kaya Bizarre Rayad.
Can we still in verse 2? Yeah, verse 2. Verse 2. Time.
Vaya Lada Zakar Wasama Shabai Yum Yum. Kaya Maya. Nadat. Dalatha. Fatama Ah. Verse 3. Wabah Yuan. Hashem Yanau. Yanau. Hasha.
Shum, you know, you had the right person.
Hashem Yanau.
Yeah, good job.
Yamawal. Bashar. Ara. Bethal. Verse 4. Bashar. Bashayan.
Wa Shalash.
Wa. Washalashin.
Yeah.
Yawan. Wa. Lashat. Lashat.
Washa. Sha. Yeah.
Yamyan. Dashar.
Sha.
Bashab. Badanya. Taharat.
Keeping up in the Hebrew. Come back home.
Lakal.
Yeah.
Quadash. All.
Leviticus 12.
Lagat.
Who said?
Wa'al. Hamar. Quadash. Ba'al. Taba'al. Adat. Zawat.
Which line you on?
Uh, um, the second word before first one.
Okay, say the one right before it again.
Mala'at.
Yeah.
Yimya. Taharat.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. Wa'am. Naqabah. Ralad. Watama'at. Shabayim. Okay.
Yeah, Mark last one. I'm coming. Sorry. Coming dot now.
Kanadat. Thought.
Yeah.
Lashash Yam. Yawan. Lashah. Lashashath. Yam. Tashah. Al. Dimyah.
You just said this when you get it.
Tahara. Verse 6. What verse am I?
We will change it and read the whole this whole chapter. And so it's short.
Verse 6.
Yeah, kind of 7.
Mabah. Mala'ah, Yimyah, Tara'ah, Laban, Awad, Labath, Tabayah, Kabash, Ban, Shanafla, La'ala, Laban, Yavanah, Awad, Thar, Lakah, Ta'ath, Allah, Lathat, Ahal, Awa'ai, All, Kakahan, verse 7, Waha, Wahakwar, Yabawa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Bakupar, Wakapar, I, Aliyah, Watah, Wataha, Watahara,
Mama, like that.
Malukwar, Demyat, Za'at, Zawarath,
That's bad.
oh, wait, Zawarath,
No, so that will
Zawarath, Hayah, Wadat, Lazakar, Awad, Lana, Kobat, verse 8, Wa'an, La'ad, Thamad, Taza'at, Yadad, Dayat, Shah, Wallah, Wallah, Fakat, Shathaya,
Shot.
Shafi, Dayan, Awad, Shania,
Shanya.
Shanya, Banya, Yawad, Yavana, Akkad, La'at, La'ai, La'ai, La,
You get it.
La'ala, La'akad, Lakasa'at, Lakapar, Aliyah, Hakahan, Watahara. Let me keep reading.
That's in the 12 right there.
What's English?
Get it, brother. And he did get pretty good.
Y'all had the Hebrew on y'all phone?
God.
You do? These brothers need it. I know Parag, you was keeping that one. I know you. I know you was reading Hebrew.
Leviticus chapter 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a woman shall have been conceived seed and born a man child, then she shall be unclean 7 days according to the days.
Slow down, Marcy. All right, so this is talking about when a woman gets pregnant and she has a child. So she shall be unclean 7 days after the birth. So, sister, after you give birth, you're gonna be unclean for a week. All right. If it's a boy, keep reading.
She shall be unclean for 7 days according to the days of the separation, her infirmity. Shall she be unclean? Verse 3. And in the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised.
And then the 8th day shall be circumcised. See, now you get circumcised what? As soon as the second day?
Yeah, like after you do first, and then the second day they circumcise, and then you go home.
So if you don't and you wait 8 days, you gonna have to pay out of pocket.
And you gotta, you'll have to set an appointment, set an appointment on the 3rd floor, and then you gotta come back, but your insurance can't pay for it.
So because the white man is the devil, this look at this as the second day. You know what I'm saying? When we can get it for free, when you get your son circumcised, all right? Go ahead, bro.
It's like the stipulation on that is if you claim to be Jewish.
Right.
If you claim to be Jewish, and then they have to uphold your religious beliefs and do it on the 8th day.
Well, really, even if you Jewish, you gotta make sure that the 8th day is not on the weekend, because they don't do it on weekends, and then you gotta make sure they have an appointment for them to even do it. So you just can't say, "Oh, in 8 days, can I come get my son circumcised?" You gotta make sure they ain't on a Saturday or Sunday, and you gotta make sure they have somebody there to do it.
God, just make sure your son gets circumcised.
So yeah, it's all messed up.
He gonna be a Jew. All right, keep going.
Verse 4. And she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying 3 days and 30 days.
Hold on. Yeah, keep going.
She shall touch no hallowed thing, nor come into the sanctuary until the days of her purifying be fulfilled.
Which means she just unclean. Keep going.
Verse 5. But if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her separation.
All right, what does this say? If she bear a maid child, meaning if she give birth to a what is that? A maid child means a little girl, a woman. So if she gives birth to, read it again.
But if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her separation.
If you give birth to a little boy, he'll be unclean for a week. A little girl, you'll be unclean for 2 weeks. All right, keep going.
And she shall continue in the blood of her purifying 66 days.
All right, who knows what a score is? How many days is 66?
3 weeks.
Go ahead.
That's right.
6 days.
66 days. What's the score? 8 score.
Huh?
Is it a 3 score? No, 8 score. 8 score.
Is that what it says?
I thought you asked me what was the score.
Yeah, you can answer both.
Okay.
8 score is 20 days. So 66 days will be 66 days done. Keep reading.
Verse 6. And when the days of her purifying are fulfilled for a son, for a daughter, she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priest.
Keep on.
Verse 7. Who shall offer it before the Lord and make an atonement for her, and she shall be cleansed from the issue of her blood. This is the last law for her that hath born a male or a female.
That is a law for her that has born a male or female. Of course, you don't have to do the sacrifice. No. You don't have to do that. But you'll be unclean for them certain days, and you will have to, what does it say? And you have to circumcise your son. That's it. Keep on.
Verse 8. And if she be not able to bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering and the other for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean.
That's it on chapter 12. We ended now, right?
Okay.
We down on time. Yeah. We get a couple more verses in though. That's on you. Let's see. Rock the real. Alright, my nah, y'all too hard. Y'all can see it. Rock bar state to rich.
Karak bar, banya howard, banya sha'ala.
Rock bar, my house, by
Yahabas, Yahabas, give me out of rock thumb.
Yeah, good job, Pastor. Well,
Can you get a brother another hand, man? It's part of the week.
shut. You're gonna read you're gonna read 7.
Okay.
Who told you I was a good reader? Bring here him here.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Why the bar, Yahweh, all, Masha, wa all, Aharan, La Amar. Verse 2, Adam, Kaya, Yahaya, Ba'ayar, Ba'awar, Bashar, Bashawa, Ma'ath, Sha'ath, Sapakath, Awa, Baharath, yeah, Wahaya, I war, Bashawa, Lanagai, Tazar I, Waha, Waba'a, Al, Aharan, Hakahan, Awa, Al, Hakad, Mabanwa, Mabanya Wa, Hakahanyam. Verse 3, Wara Wara Hakahan Hanagai Ba'ai Habashar Washa Ar Washa Ar
Yeah, you said one first one.
Washa Ar Banya Gai Hapak Laban Wama'ar Ramar Hanagai Aimakwa Aimak Ma'ai War Basharwa Nagai Tazar I Hawa'a Wara'a. Well, hold on. Wara'awa. Hakahan. Watama. Athwa. Verse 4. Wa'am. Baharath. Labana. Was it Labna?
No, you got it right.
Labana. Hawa. Ba'aiwar. Basharwa. Wa'aimak. Ayan, Mara'a, Man, Ha'ai War, Washa'ira, La'at, Hapak, Laban, Sagar, Yar, Hakahan, Hanagai, Shaba'ai, Yum. Verse 5. Ra'awa, Ahawa, Hakahan, Bayawam, Baya Aya, Hasab Ya Aya, Wahana, Hanagai, Aimad, Ba'ai Yan Yawa, La, Pasha, Hanagai, Ba'ai War, Wahasaga, Wahasag Yarwa. Wahasagaria, Garyawa, Hakahan, Waba'ai, Yum, Shaba'ai, it's like Yum, Shanya, verse 6, What's up? Wara'a, Hakahan, Athwa, Baya Yawam, Hashab Ya'ayya, Hashab Ya'ayya. Yeah. Hashab Ya'ayya, Shanyath, Wahana, Kaha, Hanagai, Wala'a, Pasha, Hanagai, Ba'ai War, Wataharwa, Hakahan, Masapakath, Hawa'a, Wakabas, Wakabas, Bagad Yawa, Watahar, verse 7. Wa'am, Pasha, Tapasha, Hamasakat, Ma'aiwar, Akara, Akarya, Hara'athwa, All, Hakahan, Latahar, Hatarathwa, Wana Ra'a, Shanya, all Hakahan. That's it.
Get it, man. Hey.
You got it in English. You got it real quick.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 1 in the English. And the Lord spake to Moses and Aaron, saying, verse 2, when a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising, a scab, or a bright spot, and it been in the skin of his flesh like the plague of leprosy, Then he shall be brought unto the Aaron the priest, or unto one of his sons the priests. Verse 3. And the priest shall look upon the plague in the skin of the flesh, and when the hair and the plague is turned white, and the plague in the sight of the be deeper than the skin of his flesh, it is a plague of leprosy. And the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean. Verse 4. And if the bright spot be white in the skin of his flesh, and the sight is not deeper than the skin, and the hair thereof is not turned white, then the priest shall turn up him and have a plague 7 days. Verse 5. And the priest shall look on him the seventh day, and behold, the plague in his sight be at a stay, the plague spreads not in the skin. The priest shall shut him up 7 days more.
This is just them they diagnosing him with leprosy. They trying to say you got leprosy.
Right.
It's still around. They call it the Hansen's disease.
Is the Hansen
When they got that two-tone skin.
No, not vitiligo.
I thought it was leprosy. Nah. Leprosy is called the Hansen's disease. Here you go.
So,
And it's still around. It's not as bad as it used to be. It's not as contagious or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
prominent.
Yeah, prominent. Used to be. It's called the Hansen's. You can look it up. It'd be leprosy. It's a main symptoms of leprosy are skin patches that may be faded or red, paralysis, vision loss, shortening of fingers and toes. So if you had leprosy, you had to get the hell out of the congregation. You know what I'm saying? If you had leprosy, you was unclean, you had to get out of the congregation because it's contagious. Right? Back to what was that, bro?
I was I think you said boil. Does it get further into boils?
It can give you all kinds of stuff. I'm reading all kinds. I can't read one of these, but if you look it up, you'll see a whole lot of symptoms of leprosy.
Right.
It say nose disfigurement, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah. Keep going.
Come on. Verse 6. And the priest shall look on him again the seventh day, and behold, if the plague be somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean, but it is but a scab, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. Verse 7. But if the scab spread much abroad in the skin, after that he hath been seen of the priest for his cleansing, he shall be seen of the priest again.
You see, how much they stressing it. So after 7 days, we're gonna see you again.
Correct.
If it get under there, we're gonna see you again. If it's just a scab, we're gonna see you again. You know what I'm saying?
It's serious.
They making sure that he don't have left. Keep going.
That was it.
You just keep going. Keep reading.
Slow.
We still got a couple minutes left. Carl, what time should I start? The 8:58. 8:58? Okay.
Verse 8. And the priest see that, behold, the scab spreadeth in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a leprosy. Verse 9. When the plague of the leprosy is in a man, then he shall be brought unto the priest. Verse 10. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the rising be white in the skin, and it have turned the hair white, and there be a quick raw flesh in the rising. Verse 11. It is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. Verse 12. And if the leprosy breaks out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy covers all the skin of him that have the plague, from his head even to his foot. Come on.
So in verse 11, that old leprosy is when he had it before, but it didn't get worse, right, Carl? So they didn't shut him up, meaning they didn't separated from the people, but he's still unclean?
They didn't quarantine.
Huh?
Repeat what you just said. So,
It says they didn't shut him up, but he is unclean. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
unclean regardless. If you have leprosy, he's unclean regardless.
So what is the shut him up?
To shut him up, to move in your way.
So that's what I'm saying. He just couldn't be around the priest.
Right? It could be around the congregation at all.
So why did they shut him up?
Reread what you just read.
Read verse 11 again.
Come on. It is an old leprosy of the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean.
I'm at that and shot.
Sorry, sir.
Right.
Since it was an old leprosy, like he had it before, the scab is still there, or the markings of the leprosy was there. Then it arises again in that spot. Would that be what they meant by it's an old leprosy?
I'll have to ask the shot because there is a clean leprosy, there's an unclean leprosy.
But they
Clean leprosy, you won't be removed from the camp, but if you get the unclean leprosy, you will be. I have to ask the shot because that's what that old leprosy means.
so. Cause I was thinking like when they shut him up, it's like quarantine.
Yeah, it's putting them away.
Yeah.
But I need to figure out what that old leprosy is.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because unclean, but he didn't get shut up.
Right.
Keep on.
Verse 12. And if a leprosy break out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that hath the plague, from his head even to his foot, wheresoever the priest looketh. Verse 13. Then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the leprosy has covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean that hath the leprosy, and it is all turned white. He is clean.
That's a clean lips. Keep going.
Verse 14. But when the raw flesh appeareth in him, he shall be unclean. Verse 15. And the priest shall see the raw flesh, and pronounce him to be unclean. For the raw flesh is unclean. It is a leprosy. Verse 16. For if the raw flesh turn again and be changed into white, he shall come unto the priest. Verse 17. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the plague be turned into white, then the priest shall pronounce him clean that hath the plague, he is clean. Verse 18. The flesh also, in which even in the skin thereof was a boil, and is healed. Verse 19. And in the place of the boil there be a white rising, or a bright spot. Bright spot, white or somewhat reddish, and it shall be shown to the priest. Verse 20. And if when the priest see it, behold, it be in the sight of the Lord, than the skin, and the hair thereof be turned white, the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy broken out of the boil. Verse 21. But if the priest look up upon but if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hairs therein, and if it be not lower than the skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. Verse 22. And if it spreads much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague. Verse 23. But if the bright spot stay in his place and spread not, it is a burning boil, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Verse 24. For if there be any flesh in the skin, wherefore there is a hot burning, and the quick flesh that burneth have a white bright spot, somewhat reddish or white. Verse 25. Then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, and the hair and the bright spot be turned white, and it be in sight deeper than the skin. It is a leprosy broken out of the burning. Wherefore the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy. Verse 26. But if the priest look upon it, and behold, there be no white hairs in the bright spot, and it be no lower than the other skin, but be somewhat darker, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. Verse 27. And the priest shall look upon him the 7 days, and if it be spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy. Verse 28. And if the bright spot stay in its place and spread not in the skin, but be somewhat dark, it is rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, for it is an inflammation of the burning. Verse 29. If a man,
If I could, what all of he's reading about is describing the healing process, medical science. When we understand medical science while we was walking through the desert, don't let the white man tell you that he was the originator or creator of modern medicine and science. It's not true. As we see, we have a delineation between what you can get, what can get infected and infect other people, versus what's just a scab and what's healing. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, you look like you got rabies, you got
yeah, you got to put them down.
you know, we can look and see what stage of the healing process in, and then we knew whether or not we need to put you with the rest of them that got that going on, or if you was too wild to be amongst the rest of the people to keep walking with us.
Try to make sure if it's a boil or it's a scab or it's leprosy. You know what I'm saying? But it's APJ. What was you at?
Yeah, well, for
29, right?
29? I was gonna say,
Yeah, information of burning.
God, we gonna say, we're gonna start right there next.
And Salaki. And the 29 is pretty much going to answer my question that was coming up, because it made a distinction between men. But 29, I've just seen that it answered.
Yeah.
Men and women can catch leprosy and be unclean.
That's my Torah. So yeah, how about some y'all shop rock? Yeah. So
Yeah, Bashim Yashabak, yeah.
Yeah, by Shimmy Al-Shabrak, yeah.
it's my turn. Check it out. Yeah, about some y'all shop rock. Yeah. Yeah, about some y'all shop rock. Yeah.
Bashim Al-Shabrak, yeah.
Hey, Bashim
Al-Shabrak, yeah.
walk through it, yeah. Yeah, about some y'all shop rock. Yeah. No, imagine. Yeah, it's like this. Here we go. Here to go. Yeah. All right. Yes. Not up, surface east. Jackson. Correction. Don't say the Lord prayer in Hebrew.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw,
Now,
Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shumka, Yahweh, Malabukah, Daba'a, Ratazaka, Shia, Aisha, Baharataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamaya, Lana, Lakan, Kal, Yawan, Wasalatnuwas, Kawab Wabnuwas, Kasalatnuwas, Kawab Wabinawa, Wala, Tabayanawa, Banasaywan, Abal, Hawasanawa, Mayan, Rat, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, Lahawalamya, Aman,
In the English. Our Father,
Apa,
which art in heaven,
Jahir,
hallowed be thy name.
Sobiranai,
How
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom,
thy will be done
Thy will be done,
in
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us today
our daily bread.
daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Give us our debts.
We forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
It's not into temptation,
Give us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Lord, what's it? We get first to that shelter. Man, Israel gonna get one courtesy salute. Maju, Majbat, Maju, Rock,
How about sitting out top of the
Yadi Mata. Sorry, turn face sisters. We're gonna get a sisters one courtesy salute. Majbat, Maju, Barak,
Yeah, I'm all out of sitting out there.
Yadi Mata. Sorry, dismissed.